Let me ask you something, and I need you to be honest with yourself right now. Are you still making decisions based on who you used to be? Still playing small because that version of you got hurt once? Still saying, "I can't," because that version of you failed before? Still shrinking in rooms because that version of you was told they didn't belong? Because here's the thing nobody talks about. You changed, but you never told yourself. We carry our old selves like a backpack we forgot we were wearing. You worked on yourself. You healed. You grew. You read the books. You did the work. You survived things that would have broken most people. And yet, you still flinch. You still hesitate. You still apologize for taking up space. Why? Because your identity never caught up with your growth. See, your brain is wired for survival, not transformation. It memorized who you were at your lowest, your most afraid, your most broken, and it kept that file open, running in the background, shaping every choice you make. That voice that says, "Who do you think you are?" That's not wisdom. That's a ghost. And you've been letting a ghost run your life. So how do you stop? How do you actually break from the person you used to be? First, you have to grieve them. I know that sounds strange, but that old version of you, they kept you safe. They got you here. You can be grateful for them and still choose to leave them behind. Give yourself permission to say, "That was then. This is now." Second, you have to act like the new version of you before you feel like it. This is where most people get it wrong. They wait to feel confident before they act confident. They wait to feel worthy before they ask for what they deserve. But identity doesn't come before action. Identity comes from action. You want to become someone who speaks up? Speak up once, even when your voice shakes. You want to become someone who bets on themselves? Make one decision today that the old you never would have made. Every time you act like the new version of you, even for 5 seconds, you're sending your brain a new message. You're rewriting the file. Third, stop telling the old story. Every time you say, "I've always been like this," you're signing a contract with your past. Stop explaining yourself through your wounds. Start introducing yourself through your vision. Not, "I used to struggle with confidence," but "I'm someone who shows up even when it's hard." The story you tell is the cage you live in. Change the story. Change the cage. I want to speak to someone specific right now. Someone who has changed so much, but nobody around them has noticed. Someone who feels like they're playing a role they already outgrew. Someone who is exhausted from becoming while still being treated like who they were. I see you, and I need you to hear this. You do not owe anyone the version of you they got comfortable with. Not your family, not your friends, not the person you used to date, not even the voice in your own head. Growth is allowed to be uncomfortable for the people around you. That discomfort is not a sign you're doing something wrong. That discomfort is confirmation that you're doing something real. You are not betraying your past by choosing your future. You are not being arrogant by believing you're capable of more. You are simply, finally, becoming who you were supposed to be all along. So here's what I want you to do right now. In the comments, write one thing, one decision, one habit, one belief, one relationship, one limitation that belongs to the old version of you. Something you are choosing to leave behind starting today. Write it down, because the moment you name it, you start to release it. If this hits something in you, if any part of this felt like it was made specifically for you, hit that like button. It's a small thing, but it tells me this conversation matters. And it helps this message reach someone else who needs it right now. And if you want more of this, real, honest conversations about becoming who you're actually capable of being, subscribe. Because this is just the beginning. You've already survived the old version of your life. Now it's time to actually live the new one. Let's go.